Okie doke. We got another Innistrad sealed going here. Let's sort by... Is that 2 Essence of the Wild and an Angelic Over... That's not even real. That's not even real. There's 3 Mythics in this pool. I promise you I don't cherry pick these. I mean, this is ridiculous. Oh, look, I got this little guy, too. He owned me in a 4-pack sealed the other day. So I have this guy out, and I play this guy. I get 2 6/6 spirit creatures, and that's funny. Oh no, because it'll enter as this, so I won't get the tokens. And this guy is annoying as crap. Okay, so we're playing green-white. There's almost no way we're not playing green-white. That's just a given. Hey, look, I've even got this guy. And a Boneyard Worm? Man, that's insane. This pool is insane. I may just stop recording this, because... Okay, Gnaw of the Bone kind of stinks. A 2/3 that upgrades? That's pretty sweet. What is Lumber Knot? That seems pretty good, actually. You can see that just sitting around getting huge. This guy's amazing. I've lost many a game to that man. So green, I have another transform card. What is this? 4/4 becomes a 7/7? Yeah, that's gonna make the cut. Kinder Catch. 6/6 for 6. Maybe. I don't like the triple green, especially given that we're probably gonna be playing white, and you know, whenever a equipped creature attacks, reveal until they reveal a land card, then they bin the other cards. That seems a little weak. It's much worse than Bone Splitter. It's unpredictable. I don't like this. One-Eyed Scarecrow, a 2/3 that affects flyers. That's probably going to be good for us because the green and white probably don't have a lot of quality. Well, green is not really known for flyers, and depending on what our white cards are, we may have trouble with flyers. We're not playing that. Wooden Stake. Might side that in against some vampire decks. Definitely going to play both the Blazing Torches. Colorless Shocks are a good thing. Sharpened Pitchfork, first strike, maybe +1/+1. Probably depends on how many humans we run. We will want to run some for our Angelic Overseer. And we have the Geist Honored Monk, which is pretty sweet. Rebuke is a card I like. Thraben Sentry. Not as good as I thought it was, but actually still pretty good. It's a 2/2 that Vigilance, which is good, but a 5/4 is pretty meaty in this format. So definitely a good man to have. If you're ahead on board, he can make it hard for your opponents to block. The Voiceless Spirit is good, evasive, tough to deal with. I like anything that makes tokens, especially when they're going to be 6/6s. Man, somebody's going to kill my Essence of the Wild, and I'm going to play another one, and then I'm just going to have to be like, yeah, that's real. This card's insane. Deceiver Exarch. I got blown out by this in another sealed thing that I was not recording. 3/3 flyers we're definitely going to play. Doom Traveler is alright. Probably depend on our mana curve. This card is actually pretty good because this is such a tempo-oriented format that it's nice. Because I feel like a lot of this becomes a I swing at you, you swing at me. You know, we're kind of racing, and this can really turn that kind of battle around. I do like Unruly Mob. Let's get these in here and see what our curve looks like, because we may need some early stuff, depending. Man, that's already 20 cards. So yeah, probably gonna want some early games. What is Paraceline? Probably not gonna play that. Not gonna play that. This guy's fine. I actually like that. It's like a 2/2 flyer with flash, basically. And that's pretty good. Urgent Exorcism, destroy targets. That's another sideboard card, I think. +2/+2 for humans or pacifism. So that's definitely going to make it, because green-white is going to be a little bit tough on removal. There's another good sideboard card. Let's look at what we have over here. Rooftop Storm is terrible. I do like Moon Heron. This guy's probably pretty good. Dissipate, something I need to remember, because I keep running into stuff like that. I like Curiosity, but I don't see anything in here that I just have to play. Although Silent Departure is amazing as a trick. It's not a reason to run the color. Yeah, 2/3. Okay, so blue's deep, but it doesn't have anything that would make up for the bombs we lose. I think we could replace some of the middling stuff with blue's middling stuff, but I'm not seeing any blue bombs. Black has some mediocre top-end cards. This guy looks decent. Curse of Oblivion. Village Cannibals is pretty good. Tribute to Hunger is pretty good. Victim of Night is obviously pretty good, although it can be bad. Yeah, if I could splash some of the black removal, I would, but I don't think I can, and I don't think the gain is enough to... Here's something I'm going to probably splash, though. I just see 2 Brimstone Volleys and a Geist Flame. That's probably going to make my deck. I don't know about this Tormented Pariah. This card is pretty nuts. Man, maybe I should play red. No, but I don't think this guy is better than that guy. This pool is busted. That card's really good. Night Revelers is decent. Probably wouldn't play this just because it's requires too much colored mana. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's a little annoying to play against, but okay. So I could play the Kindercatch, the Doom Traveler, and something mediocre like this Silver Chase Fox, just the Grey Ogre, and then that would give me well, right now I have 22 cards. And I probably want to run at least 16 land. So I probably wouldn't play this 6/6. I would probably play these 2 guys and run 16 land. Or I could play the Brimstone Volleys and 16 land. Or I could play the Brimstone Volleys and the Geist Flame. How greedy do I want to be? I'm going to need a lot of green to get my Essence of the Wild down. But white seems a little... Like, I could probably get away with just 6 planes, or maybe 7. I have a lot of creatures, so some additional removal spells would be nice. This Gallows Warden I'm definitely going to want. But I could see cutting this Lumber Knot. Especially in a 3-color deck. Maybe this Unruly... I like Unruly Mob. There's a lot of removal here. Pretty much everything that I have that is not a creature is removal, and I really like that. Could I do this and just do 16 land? That seems so greedy, even with the Llanowar Elf. But I don't really want to cut anything. I guess I could cut this. But it goes well with this and this. This card's amazing. This card is decent, but you know, maybe I could go down to 1 torch. No, I like having the burn. It hits players too, right? Yeah, we need the torches. And with the torches, you really want to have the cheap dudes and the guys that make spirits and stuff. And maybe this guy could go a 4/4, but a 7/7. These guys are so easy to transform. And it's not color specific. You know what? I'm just gonna be greedy and go with 16 lands and choose 16 lands plus this guy, and choose to draw. Because I have a lot of cards that are good at, like, I have a lot of burn and a lot of stuff to control the game while I develop my mana base. I could cut this thing, but I feel like that's another kind of card I'm gonna need in a greedy deck like this. Let's just go with 16 and see what happens. So they suggest 7, 6, and 3. Let me sort by color. I definitely don't want to run fewer than 8 forests, if I can help it, given the mana needs. But I don't have a lot of green dudes, but the 2 main ones are triple green, so that makes it a little challenging. 7, 6. I could go down to 2 mountains and then an 8th forest. Then I have 16 and then 2 plains. So 6 out of my 40 lands are plains. So that's 1 in every about 7 cards. It's just there's so many white cards. I think this deck needs either another land. Like, this is the perfect land distribution, but I'm not allowing for that much land. You know what? I'm just gonna run the 8, 6, and 2, and against decks that are more controlling, where like the Geist Flame isn't gonna be good, I'm just gonna cut that stuff, get a 17th land in there, and get some consistency. I will choose the draw, and I will try to make that. I think this is the best I can do. I really love Brimstone Volley, and it's basically like a little mini fireball. Like it's good, cheap, instant speed removal, and late in the game it's really good at going to the face. And I found that a lot of these games are stolen. A lot of games in Innistrad Sealed are just back and forth. I bash you, you bash me. You know, we're both trying to, you know, not block, not trade, just get in there. And having burn, that can just get you out of nowhere. And now we have 5 cards that can go to the face. And I think that's worth the splash. So we will see how this goes. And hopefully it's not too greedy. And if it is, we'll be happy to switch in our cheapo dudes and go from there.